Ekabo, family. It's time. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with Iya Funlayo. We are giving honor to all of our divinities. It is Ose Oguno Shosi today. We are grateful to be together with our warriors. Give thanks. Let us know you're here. Drop a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Denise Ogboato, Asore Wariwofun, Queen May, good morning. Naila, Sharon, blessings, Caro, B-Style, Ifa Fumike, Omo Mi Caro, Javi, blessings to you. Good to have you with us. Auntie Franita, Ogboato, Asori Wariwofun, Juvie, blessings. Radiant Shadow, Arike, blessings. Andrea, Ogboato, Mommy, Caro. Mama Fatima, good morning. Kirsten, Aaron, blessings to you. Auntie Manhati, good morning. Blue, Ekaro, blessings. Yadira, Ogboato, Leah L, Alafia Neo. Laura, bonjour to you. Ambi, good morning. Ifafi Mobe, Ogboato, Asore Wori Wofun, J Mac in the building. Ayomi, blessings and good morning to you. Ifashina, Akeko me, good to see you. Give thanks, Kashia. Blessings and welcome, Ekaro. Giving honor this morning. I do pray, I do pray, I do pray, I do pray. Ekaro, Ekabo family, and welcome, welcome, welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with IyaFunlayo. It is me, your favorite scholar priestess, IyaFunlayo, PhD, and I'm so blessed, thrilled, honored, happy, and glad in my spirit, as always, to be with you. Yes, you, Duria, Lafia to you. Port in New York, Ekaro, Queen of Forces, blessings to you. Charisma, Kimberly, Ogboato, Vel, Ifeolu, Rebecca, Sunny, blessings and more blessings. Ianifa, Irete, Etura, good to see you. Blessings from Mexico. We worldwide in the family. We got the UK in the building. We got Mexico in the building. I know Trinidad's representing up in here. We are all over, and we give thanks to all of our divinities for coming together. You know I love when I get to share this space and time with you. Thank you for that call to action. Kashia, Sherma, good morning. Rhonda, blessings to you. Hey, J Mac is in Vietnam. Give thanks. Safe travels and blessings to your trip there. We are on Ose Ogun Oshosi today. We're talking about the energy to get things done and the direction, the precision with which to do them. And we call and give thanks to both Ogun and Oshosi for their energy in our lives. We give thanks for the strength of Ogun, that heart beating in our chest. Go on and beat your chest. Listen, this right here is strong. That sternum, go ahead, hit it one good time. It's good for you, right? Get yourself going. Pump yourself up. Don't be afraid. That sternum is strong. It's protecting the heart, John. Blessings. It's protecting the lungs. It can take a little something, right? Activate that Ogun energy in yourself right now. Brenda, Boato, Asore, Wori, Wofun, blessings, blessings. Listen, you already know, Ogunye, Moyeo, you already know there's nothing new under the sun, okay? So let me tell you, everything that folks is doing out here right now, like it's new and it's cute, and it is cute, but it ain't new, right? Talking about tapping and these types of things, tapping in particular, we've been doing that, right? When we beat on our chests, when we do those actions, we are doing the same thing, activating our systems, Chanel. We are activating our systems. We are activating our lymphatic systems. We're activating our nerves, all of these things, right? So make sure that you give yourself a little activation, especially if you're ever feeling ungrounded, when you're feeling a little bit afraid, when you're feeling a little bit outside of your comfort zone. You can, and it don't have to be that loud, right? You can't be necessarily at your desk. Somebody might be peeping over the cubicle like, what's going on over there? But you can give yourself a little tap right here in that heart center, in that space of Ogun's activation, right? In that space of energy to get yourself going again. Blessings. Afua, Deshina, Ekaro, Omo Oshosi in the building. Constance, blessings, blessings, blessings. So today's story is coming from Oturupon, Ogunda. Oturupon, Ogunda. And it says that we should beat our own drums and dance. Beat our own drums and dance. Beat your own drum and dance. That is the topic today. Beat your own drum and dance. A lot of the times, we are not able to dance, right? Metaphorically, and enjoy, because we trying to dance to somebody else's music. Hello, somebody. We trying to dance to somebody else's music. We trying to dance to somebody else's rhythm. We trying to do the steps they doing. And, while we appreciate a good line dance, right, where we can all do our stuff together, we also recognize that we all have our own drums that we have to beat to, that we have to walk to, that we have to move to. And this story is talking to us about the fact that each of us, right, has to make our own rhythm. Come on, Aaron. I pray that you do love it. We got to make our own rhythm. We got to walk our own way, because everybody doesn't understand, Kirsten, the rhythm that we are meant to dance to. And this is why each and every one of our divinities, Asia, blessings, has their own instruments, has their own frequency, has their own way of being activated. And according to Awishe Agbaye, Wande Abimbala, he talks to us about how he says that there were once 900 different instruments that activated different frequencies of Orisha. Activated different frequencies, right? 900. Listen, we know there's 400 plus one. There's an infinite number of divinities, and he says that there were 900 different frequencies that people were able to tap into. And I don't doubt it. Look, we got 900 channels on the cable box with nothing on them. Hello, somebody. Right? So I have no problem believing that there are 900 different frequencies that all have kind of gotten whittled down to a few. But there were so many, Fayemi. And so it talks to us about how each one of us has our own frequency that we have to make. And it says that there was a time that the divinities were coming, Deborah, blessings, Alafia. The divinities were coming from Orun, from the spiritual realm. They had come down to the earth and were figuring out how to make things happen on earth, how to activate themselves. Sometimes, listen, this is a word right here before we even really get into the story. We have to figure out how to activate ourselves, right? Sometimes we're not feeling so motivated. Sometimes we're not feeling so energetic. And we have to figure out, well, what is it going to take now? Now, for me, y'all know, especially if you follow me on Instagram, one of the ways I activate myself is by cooking and making myself cute little foods to eat and things like that, right? And listening to music and dancing, of course, huge parts of activation. And so they were figuring out how to activate themselves. And Obatala Orishanla went for divination, of course, because that's what we do when we're trying to figure out what's going on, when our energy's not feeling quite right, when we're trying to be in alignment. We go and we check into what is going on. And so Oshanla went for divination, received a reading, and the Odu of Oturupon Gunda came out. Oturupon, Ogunda came out and was revealed for Oshanla. And in the course of the reading, the abo that was revealed that he had to do was to sacrifice a goat. And it was said that the goat's skin, Rob, blessings, should be used to make a drum. Orumila said yes, that Ifa says it's important for you to make a drum and that there's some music that you should make and that is going to activate you in a way that you have not been activated before. And Obatala, of course, being my baba, my baba, he gonna do the ebo, right? We gonna be wrapped in our white cloth doing our ebo. So he went and he did his sacrifice and he got the skin of the goat and he made a drum. And this is the drum that eventually became the Igbin drum, which is associated with Obatala. And Obatala went and he was beating his drum. He was enjoying himself. He was feeling really activated. And he decided to go and try to share. We always be wanting to share something. And sometimes we going to see how it works out. Sometimes, he wanted to share though. And that's the spirit of community of Obatala. He said, let me go and share this music that I'm making. And he approached the place where Shango and Ogun were there, also seeking to activate themselves. And Ogun had 2 pieces of iron, and he was ting, 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 making some music for himself. And it was working, he was feeling a bit activated, right? And Shango, Kabiesi, Shango was there on the beatbox. He was singing and making rhythms with his mouth, clapping his hands, doing the little boom clack and the little clapping of the hands. And they were both, activated. They were both doing their thing. But when Obatala began to beat his Igbin, the drum of Obatala drowned out the small sounds of the ting, 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 ting. Yes, Fayemi, I love my baba. The drum of Obatala drowned out the song, the tink, 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 tink of Ogun, and it drowned out the clapping and the singing of Shango. And they both started to look around like, well, wait a minute now, wait a minute, what is happening here? And they saw that it was Obatala beating his bean drum, and they both at first kind of rolled their eyes. You know how folks do. They was, this person over here, right, look, I ain't gonna, this over here gotta always be extra. Why he gotta be extra? He gotta be dressed all in the white, shining and gleaming. He gotta be beating drums. Where he even get the drum from? Matter of fact, where that even come from? You know what I'm saying? Where, they always gotta be doing the most. And Shango, of course, we love Shango, but he be the leader of the hater brigade sometimes. So he was the one like, man, listen, this is, I was over here clapping and singing, getting my thing on, and now here he come with the loudness. And Ogun said, listen, you know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, it's loud, but that's kind of fire if I do say so myself. Obatala kind of got it going on, he is the father of us all. We got to give him his little respect, because that's going on. He got it going on a little bit. Listen to these, I'm saying, he be hating a little bit. We love Shango, but he be hating a little bit sometimes, right? And so Ogun said, let me go ahead over here and see what's going on with Obatala. And Ogun said, Baba, you know what's going on? This is cool what you got right here, the drum situation. How do I get down? And Obatala said, well, you can't have this one, but I'm gonna tell you that Oturupon Ogunda was my Odu, and I made the abo, and I did the goat, and I skinned the goat, and I made the drum, and I'm feeling so good. You see I'm shining, you see I'm gleaming, you hear me out here, ba 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 da ba 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 ba. You see me. So I'm saying, get with it. You know what I mean? Get with it. Go get your own, go do your own, and come back and let's see what goes on. And so Ogun said, yeah, you know what? All right, cool. I'm gonna go get mine. And Ogun went and he made himself a drum, and he came back and he joined in with Obatala. So now the two of them were playing their drums together. Bop, 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 ba da bop, ba da bop, bop, ba da bop. Right? And Shango, Gabiesi, you know. Shango was like, see, these two, yeah, man, listen, he was over here still, you know, clapping and stomping. And there's a place for that. Don't get me wrong. There's a place for that. But the drums that they were beating were overpowering him still. So he said, you know what, let me go over here. I done heard what they said, little Oturupon Ogunda, go make an elbow with the goat and take the goat skin and make me a drum. So I'm going to go make me a drum. And mine's going to be even more John Blaze than theirs. You know what I'm saying? And of course, what Shango do? He made the bata. Now his drum had not only one head on it, but two. Bop, 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 bop. Now he playing it from both sides. You know Shango got to be extra. So he came back with his, and Ogun and Obatala turned around and looked, and they said, of course, Shango got to be extra with the double-sided, but that's fly, though, that's fly. And they all began to play together, bop, 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 ba-da, bop, 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 ba-da, bop, and they danced together, and that was the beginnings of all of the Orisha having their different drums, their different frequencies, and particularly where all of the different varieties of drum are said to have begun. Ashe, 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 ashe. Hey, I love that you all are enjoying the story so much. You know, they all gotta be, everybody got their little frequencies. You know what I'm saying? And we just have to understand what that frequency is. So, you know, it's no shade when I say that the children of, you know, that Shango could be the head of the hater brigade sometimes. And we got to check ourselves on that, right? When we recognize, like, hey, wait a minute, right? Don't hate, celebrate, innovate, get involved, right? Get involved, get it together. Come on. Right, Fafumike, that's your baba. I had to come with the razzle dazzle. You know what I mean? And Obatala is often the one who begins things, as well as Ogun, of course. So, of course, Ogun's going to be the one that comes up first and says, wait a minute, now this actually seemed like a good idea. Let me get with it. But this is also, of course, teaching us many lessons. So one of the things is that innovation, right? Innovation is always going to be in everything that we do in life. There is a place where we do things the way they've been done. There's a place where we stay true to what has been done before. And there's a place where we are invited to innovate and do something new, right? And so we have to balance that aspect of staying true to what has been done before and honoring what has been done before, and also recognizing, right, that there comes a time when innovation is necessary, when it's necessary to do something new and it's necessary to do something different. Ashe. Ambi, beautiful point here that everyone can create, right? Everyone has their own frequency. Everyone has music. Even if your voice ain't quite voicing, you can still sing. I'll be telling everybody that, because it's not just about, you know, the beautiful frequencies and notes. It's about the feeling and all of that, right? So you can create, you can sing, even if you don't know how to draw. You could put a crayon on the paper and scribble. You see your kids show you that. They be coming and they be proud too. Look what I drew, right? And you be like, oh baby, that's so nice. Okay, that's mommy. Oh, okay, right? You can do it, right? Regardless of what your quote unquote talent may be, regardless, right? It's not about that. It's about the expression. And we all are able to express ourselves. So that's absolutely another lesson here. Ooh, Bliss, come on. You know I love it when y'all help me preach. Harmony over haterade. We love it. Yes, harmony over the haterade all day. We should be making harmony together, right? When we see somebody doing something new, right? Are we going to be Shango and be like, what they doing? Why are they doing that? Or are we going to be like Ogun and say, you know what? What they doing is kind of fly. Let me go find out what's going on, right? Let me go see how maybe I could be a part of it. Let me go give them some props and say, look, I like what you're doing, right? And I was hoping that maybe we could do something together. And so as we get ready to move into our prayer space today, as we get ready to move into our prayer space today, we are going to beat our own drums and dance. That is our statement. I will beat my drum and dance. I will beat my drum and dance. I will beat my drum and dance. It says, look, you're going to dance to your own frequency. You're going to find your own way. Yes, J-Mac, we are all connected to the Creator. And so we all have that place where we can connect in with our frequencies. And we don't need, listen, understand, another part of what this is talking to us about is you don't need anybody else to mediate it for you. Listen, you have innate connection to the divine. I tell you this all the time. Right? I appreciate being a conduit. I appreciate being able to share with you. But I know as well that you have the power and you have the knowledge and you have the energy to bring it forth as well on your own. Right? You know how to bring it together. And including getting together with others, right? We all have a frequency of our own, but how much more beautiful the music is when we come together. Ashe, Efuntola, Kimberly, Queen May, we're beating our drums and dancing. Kashia, Fashina, Rhonda, Too Blessed, Asia, Naila, Ambi, we are beating our drums and we are dancing. Laura, Kirsten, Poor in New York, Naja, Jessica, Denise, Joy, Ashe, Ayomi, we are beating our drums and dancing. Juvie, Charisma, Fafumike, Jessica, Stephanie, Dr. Zaleka, we are beating our drums and dancing. And yes, oh, come on, Dr. Zaleka, you see, the doctors, we got to come through with it sometimes. Compersion, Ashe, yes, experiencing the joy of another. We want more of that in our lives. Vel, Ashe, yes, Aaron, we're beating our drum and dancing. Jessica, Allison, Auntie Franita, I know you beating your drum over there. Queen of Forces, Baila, yes, we are dancing. Wildflowers, Leah L, we are dancing and beating our drums. Blue, thank you for getting the giving started this morning. We are beating our drums and dancing. Sharon, we are beating our drums and dancing. And here's the other thing, right? We're not worried about who's not hearing our frequency because it's for us to hear. The music in our head is for us to hear. The steps that we doing, they can't hear the music that's in our head. So our steps are our own, right? So don't worry if other people seem to be dancing at a different rhythm. Don't worry, right, if others seem to be stepping to the left when you step into the right. Don't worry about that. Right? Don't worry about that. Just know that your music is your music. Yes, Rebecca, beat your drum and dance. Superstars, beat your drum and dance. Be joyful, and be ready to join in, because we know, of course, Ifa tells us one hand cannot what? Clap, one leg cannot run far fast. You might run, but you're not going to run far fast. And one buttock cheek cannot sit comfortably on the mat. So we need each other. Again, this is not a case for radical individualism that ignores everybody else, but it says that it's only when we're singing different notes that we can have a harmony, right? And so we give thanks for the harmony. We give thanks for each of our notes that creates a beautiful symphony. Ashe, 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 ashe. We know the precious element that was one of the first drums, right? Water drums, one of the first drums. Listen, water has done everything. Omi has done everything. One of the first drums was the surface of the water. We know that what to share fellow way omilo allo. If we want to go wash his water, we go use share fellow sebe omilo allo. If we want cook soup, his water we go use. So we say omi tutu, ashe tutu, ana tutu, ile tutu, tutu laroye tutu bobo egon tutu bobo, risha tutu emio tutu bobo wa tutu ori. Come on and touch that ori, yes now. Hey, we know what Ifa says, that if we need a house, hey, we gotta ask our Ori. And if we need a spouse, yes, we gotta ask our Ori. And if we need that money, yay, you know we've gotta ask our Ori, because we know that it is only through Ori. It is only through our own lens of consciousness and conscience that we are able to recognize and utilize our blessings, that we are able to recognize and utilize our own personal frequency, that we are able to create our own drums and dance. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Mojuba o Olodumare. Ọba terere kaye. Mojuba ti wojo, mojuba ti worun, mojuba ile ogere afoko yere, mojuba Ọ̀rúnmìlà ẹlẹ́rìí. Mojuba ibaromole ojukosun, mojuba ibaromole ojukosin, mojuba okanle ni irinwo irunmole, mojuba akoda, mojuba asheda, mojuba rebele tuife, mojuba woni afinju eye, mojuba egungun ile. Call on your ancestors. Egungun bawashe. Egungun bawashe. Iba egungun. Ijejeni, iya eni, ijejeni, ijeje labo kato borisha. It is our mothers and our fathers who are our Isheje, and it is Isheje to whom we pay homage before any other entity. Ashe, adupwe, adupwe. Adupwe, mojuba ori, mojuba baba, mojuba yeye, mojuba wana la seku, mojuba bobo boborisha, mojuba tesho daranika lo soro, mojuba baba mi obata la epa baba rubo epa. Orisha wepa mole baba mi, mojuba oshunye ore ye, mojuba shango kawo kabiesi, mojuba ogunye omo mariwo, ogunbe mi obioje beni akoko, mojuba oshosi ore mata, mojuba mobeji, mojuba egbe, mojuba olokun molagba o ya yanza o banani bobo boborisha kinka mashe. We know means may no harm, hurt, or danger come, and we say kinka mashe and the names of anyone we want to bring into this sacred circle of protection right now. Remember to pray for those who pray for you. Remember to pray for yourself. We say, Kosi Iku, Kosi Aron, Kosi Epe, Kosi Ofo, Kosi Olopa, Kosi Idina, Kosi Wahalarara. Let there be no problems whatsoever for anyone listening to the sound of my voice, whether live or later. We say, Funwani Bobo Ire, bring us all blessings. Funwani Orire. Fún wa ní ìlera, fún wa ní àlàáfíà, ire owó, ire ọmọ, ire àìkú fún gbogbo wa. Àṣẹ o, àṣẹ o, àṣẹ o. Tó ìbà èṣù. Àṣẹ o, àṣẹ o, àṣẹ o, àṣẹ o. Ro! Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Àṣẹ, 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 àṣẹ. Ro! We're beating our drums and we're dancing. We're beating our drums. We are calling for all Ire, Ashe, Funwani, Bobo Ire. All of the blessings. We want them all. Listen, I don't know about y'all. Listen, but I want Bobo Ire. You see it said Bobo Ire, not Die, not Ire Die, not a little bit, but Bobo, all of it. I want all the blessings. I want it all. Listen. Money, fast cars, diamond rings, gold chains, and champagne, everything, all the blessings, the health, the wealth, all of it. I want it all, and I want it all for all of us. Ashe, 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 funwani, bobo ire o, bobo ire, bobo ire, bobo ire. May we all be immensely blessed. The biggest blessing we can have is joy in our spirits. Joy. Listen. That's our biggest blessing. Everything else don't matter. I was just talking to my mother. Listen, Spirit is telling me, who is saying to share this right now. Reverend Regina and I were talking yesterday. Blessings to her infinitely and always. And we were talking about how the things that are supposed to make people happy, the things that are supposed to make people happy, the things that we are told are going to make us happy, often don't. We were talking about the people who seem to have it all, money, right? People around them, all of these things, and they still, Dr. Malika, they did not have joy. They didn't and don't, right? And so don't think that it's going to be a material thing. Don't think, well, I'll be happy when, right? Some of us do that. We box ourselves in. I'll be happy when I achieve X, Y, and Z. I'll be happy when I have X amount of dollars in my pocket. I'll be happy when I get initiated. Come on, somebody, because trust and believe. If you ain't already got the joy, it's not going to magically bring it, right? And so it's so important for us to cultivate. And what I loved about this story is it's about cultivating ourselves, cultivating our joy, finding the frequency that brings us joy and happiness, that activates us beautifully, right? And so I encourage you today. I'm not going to say I'm challenging you. I'm encouraging you, right, to find your frequency, to find your joy, to have that joy in your heart, to have that joy in your spirit, to work on your Ori, to make yourself a landing place for all the blessings that want to come to you. Come on, that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. Yes, we gotta have it. We've gotta have it, because nothing external, no Orisha, no money, no positions, Aida, no nothing will make you happy if that spirit of joy, right? If that joy is a spirit, it's a spirit. And if it's not, if you don't let it in, right? If you don't let it in, if you don't let it in, right? It can't dwell with you. So let it in, smile. This is why when we do our meditation, I say that we should smile, right? Sometimes we gotta fake it till we make it. Sometimes it's activating those muscles, right? It's activating all of those centers that will bring the joy into us, even if we're not feeling it in the moment, right? There's a way that we have to cultivate that. Ashe, Rob, we have to be able to recognize it, right? Recognize it. Let it in, let it in, let it in. Joy is our birthright. Ease is a birthright. Yes, Iomi, become the landing place for your blessings and know that it is your birthright. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Whew, now that we've called out, now that we have prayed, now that we have asked for the things that we need, it's time to listen and receive a word from Spirit that comes directly to us, right into our hearts. So I want to invite you right now to come with me, to breathe deeply, to gently close your eyes. Releasing all tension, allowing the images in your mind to fade, to become fainter and paler, until you are left with a brilliant white in your mind's eye. Hold that white as you feel a wave of relaxation roll down your body, from your head, down your neck, down your shoulders, down your arms, down your torso, down your legs, into your feet. You are relaxed. Relax your face. Tension is released. You feel a wave of empowered Ashe flow back up through your legs, up through your feet, up your legs, up past your hips, up your torso, out your arms to the tips of your fingers, back up into your head. You are energized and empowered. Yes. bring our attention to our outward breath as we prepare to release all that needs releasing in this moment. We breathe out stagnation. We breathe out hateration. We breathe out impatience. We breathe out guilt. We breathe out hurt. You know what you stand in need of releasing in this moment. Breathe it out. I breathe out. State it. Let it go. And now that you have made some room within yourself, allow your face to smile. Activate your cheeks, chins, and foreheads as we breathe in. Ire Bogbo. All blessings. We breathe in joy. Yes. We breathe in happiness. Yes. We breathe in faith. Yes. We breathe in hope. Yes. We breathe in abundance. Yes. We breathe in confidence. Yes. Every good thing, all that we need is contained in our next breath. Breathe it in. I do boy, oh, I do boy, oh, I do boy, oh. Ogun ye mo ye o, ogun mo mari o, bawa she, bawa she. Onire, onire. Onire, onire. Arere mariwo. Ogun bang malaje. Onire, onire. Onire, onire. Arere mariwo. Ogun bambala jeje. Onire, onire. Onire, onire. Arere mariwo. Ogun bambala jeje. Arere mariwo. Ogun bambala jeje. Arere mariwo. Ogun arere mariwo. Arere mariwo. Ogun bambala Ogun onire, Ogun bawashe, Ogun ye o, Ogun ye moye, Ogun lakaye bawashe. Let us take 3 more deep cleansing breaths in through our noses and out through our mouths, beginning with 1. 2. 3. As we release that 3rd breath, let us begin to awaken our bodies. Wiggle your toes. Rotate your ankles. Straighten and bend your knees. Lean forward and back. Let your shoulders roll in gentle circles forward and back. Let your head fall gently from side to side. Move your body however feels good to you in this moment. And finally, the eyes. Precious windows to the soul. Gently open them and rejoin the space. Ashe, Adupweo. To Ibaesho, Adupweo. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I pray that journey was as beautiful for you as it was for me. May you always have the courage, the confidence to play your music, to dance to your own beat, to appreciate your own frequency, to know that it ain't gotta be like nobody else's. It don't have to sound like nobody else. Them steps ain't gotta look like nobody else. It's all yours. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ooh, give thanks. Yes, Dr. Zaleka, love that affirmation. I take responsibility for manifesting my joy. Ashe. We take responsibility and we claim our joy. We let the happy in. Yes, bliss. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you have felt blessed by your experience today, you are lovingly invited. Thank you, Sharon. So glad you feel inspired to participate in the ministry of giving, which you can do right here on YouTube using the super stickers. You can also do so via Cashapp, $IyaFunlayo, Venmo at Ase Ire, and using the email address funlayo@aseire.com for PayPal and Zelle. We give thanks for each and every gift. We pray for your gifts to multiply and return to you many, many, many times. Thank you so much, Laura, for your gifts. Thank you, Blue. Thank you again, Aaron. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you to those of you who are giving on other platforms. May it multiply and return to you. And remember, as I always say each and every time, that the most precious gift you have, the most valuable thing you have, is not money, but it is your tea, your time, your energy, and your attention. So please don't spill the tea. Don't spill it. Sip it slow. Sip it and savor it, because that is non-renewable currency. If you are new to the family, Ekabo, we are welcoming you. We pray that if this is your first time with us, it will not be your last. Pop on over to AseIre.com. Get some of this medicine we got for you, including my ebook, where you can learn the prayer that we say each week for yourself, so that you are able to pray over yourself and pray greatness into yourself and cultivate your Ori each and every day. Ashe, ashe, ashe. We pray for you to be able to cultivate that each and every day. Thank you so much, Asia, for your gift. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. This week we are excited as Communiversity is getting started on Tuesday. We are so excited to have those of you who have not taken Yoruba, or those who may want a refresher. A couple of you asked if you could take it again. Yes, of course you can take it again. You are welcome to come back and refresh yourself. We are starting Tuesday at 6 p.m. EST, and we'll be going for the next 4 weeks. You have up until next Tuesday to register, but prayerfully you will register now so you don't miss a thing. We advise live attendance because it is so interactive. Those of you who have taken it, you can drop a comment down into the chat to let the fam know how you enjoyed it. Please do join us. It's one of the best things you can do for yourself as a practitioner, is to get a little bit of a handle on the language. We go over Orisha greetings, we go over songs and prayers, we go over basic spoken Yoruba and talk about ourselves, learn how to start creating our own orikis, and it is a wonderful time, if I do say so myself, if I do say so myself. So I hope to see many of you there with us. We are also extremely excited to be at the 13th annual ADRSA conference. That is the African and Diasporic Religious Studies Association, my scholarly association. That will be April 11th, held online. You can join us there. The early bird is ending tonight. So tonight is the last chance to get early bird rate. So don't pay more if you ain't got to. Go ahead and register if you know you want to be with us. And remember that you can always text me at 267-727-0887 to stay in touch. Ashe. Thank you, Auntie Franita, for that wonderful testimonial. We will also look forward, thank you, Dr. Zaleka, to being together again bright and early tomorrow at 8 a.m. now right here on YouTube. So join us for Monday mornings with IyaFunlayo at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Get some Monday motivation, small recap of the lesson, plus a little something extra, as well, of course, as our message for the week. And you are welcome to come and drop any comments, questions, things that you have into the chat, and I will address them as I am able. Give thanks. You know what I want you to do now, family? I want you to go and be great. Hey, Yafu, I love the class as well. Give thanks. Give thanks. I'm so happy that you all enjoyed. Thank you, Allison. We're receiving that sunshine. It's raining here in North Carolina today. Constance, thank you for your gift. You know what I want you to do now, family? I want you to go be great. I want you to go be joyful. I want you to go beat your drum and dance. I want you to have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of the day. And remember that you are deeply loved and appreciated. You know how we close it out. Come on and sing it with me. Ashe, 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 Ire on the east side. Ashe to the west now. Ashe north and south now. Ashe, Ashe, Ire. I do pray, family.